In this video, I will be giving you 5 business ideas for feminine women. This is a part 2 to my other video that I did on the same topic. So if you want to go ahead and watch that, you can. You do not need to watch that to watch this. For these business ideas, I will say make sure that you stick to the very end because these businesses range so much when it comes to knowledge of them being very popular to them being not as popular, and even when it comes to the category that they fit in. So strap in and find the one that resonates with you. Change it up a little bit if you're like, okay, that's a good idea, but I'm gonna use that as inspiration. Do what you need to do to start this business of yours. So without any further introduction, let's begin. The first business idea is to become a nail tech, but specifically a wedding nail tech. When it comes to doing wedding nails, there are a lot of pros. There is such a high profitability range within specifically wedding nails because this is a very important event. So a lot of women are willing to pay more to ensure that they have these beautiful, spectacular nails. Now, I will say that is where the pressure does come on a little bit because this is a very important day. These people are paying you quite a lot of money to get their nails done. So you need to make sure that you over deliver. The last thing that you want is for the bride to be upset with her nails. So if you are going into this and you do not have any prior experience about nails, you have never done nails before, or maybe you are just not that developed, you want to make sure that you get amazing practice in before going into doing wedding nails. I stress this a lot because good business is the best business and you do not want to screw somebody over by doing janky nails on them on their special day. So be aware of that when you are going into this, but at the same time, be aware that there are a whole lot of positives for this business idea, especially because you are able to directly target a certain group, a certain audience of women in particular, which makes it easier for you when it comes to your promotion because you are aware of exactly who you are promoting to. Now for the next business idea, number 2, become a hair consultant. This is such a specific job. So you will be starting this as your business, okay? A hair consultant is a person who provides professional and specialized advice regarding hair care, treatment, styling, hair products, and hair restoration, and even more. The beauty with this very specific type of career line, type of business, type of profession is that you can enjoy the beauty of hair. You can enjoy the beauty of all the different types of hair textures, all the different ranges of damage, of health, and you can really help somebody to the fullest extent to learn how to take care of their own hair. So you have that beauty of being able to provide a really helpful service, especially again, hair is just so important. It is something that a lot of women take as a prized possession, okay? Hair has been used throughout centuries as a sign of beauty, as a sign of strength. So you helping somebody get their hair back, helping somebody to do better with their hair and learning how to do their hair, it's really deep and it's really special. And the people who come to you will most likely really appreciate your advice. You are helping people bring their crown back and learn how to take care of their crown in the best way possible. And at the same time though, when it comes to being, for example, a hairstylist, there is a difference because when it comes to becoming a hairstylist, though there are a lot of benefits of that, something that I will say is there is a worry in regards to your hands, okay? If you are a woman that loves to have her hands be soft, not hurting, have your nails done, have them long any way that you want to have them, being a hairstylist is going to make that very difficult. But the bigger reason of concern is that there is a huge concern of how your hands are going to hold up over the years when doing hair, okay? It may not be physically laborious, but it is laborious on your hands, and you can end up having hand issues over time when it comes to being a hairstylist. So you get to enjoy hair while simultaneously not having to worry about what could happen with your hands in the long run and the longevity of being a hairstylist. Speaking of hands, let's get on to business number 3, and that is becoming a hand model. Now, most people do go to agencies just like with any other type of modeling career, but when it comes to being a hand model, you can definitely create it into your own specific business. Being a hand model is what it sounds like. You are modeling things and it's just your hand up in there. You are providing a service to other businesses, and I would say I kind of look at it as being in the realm, and this isn't the same thing, but this is the best thing that I can compare it to, as someone who has a photography business, okay? Yes, you can be hired by an agency, but you can definitely do it solo and have it be your own business where you are only being a hand model for these businesses. Or when providing the service, you can even hire other women to be hand models within your company as well. Seeking out customers can look a little bit different because when you are going with an agency, they find customers for you, but in this case, you're going to have to build up your own portfolio. Once you have built up your own portfolio, then you'll be able to go and you can email people, you can go to networking events, promote on social media, and just general word of mouth to allow you to be able to get those customers and provide that service for businesses. And speaking of hands again, keeping your hands clean, business idea number 4, becoming an aesthetic soap maker. Having your own soap business has so many freedoms when it comes to creativity, but if you are somebody who also really enjoys aesthetic looking things, this is a place where you can really thrive. You can find your own specific niche aesthetic to set you apart from everybody else. Now, we'll be saying some stuff really quick that may go over some people's head. It may not make a lot of sense. I watch a lot of soap videos to go to sleep. #royalty soaps. I like her videos so much. They are so good, and her personality is so good. Oh my gosh, puts me in a good mood every time. Anyways, not the point. The point is we're going to be talking about some soap. Okay, so there is melt and pour soap, and then there is cold process soap. There is a difference. A lot of people do melt and pour soap, and that is specifically what I'll be talking about today. The reason why I think that doing cold process soap for your business may not work out the best for you. Again, take this advice with a grain of salt. You can figure out what's best for you, but this is just my opinion based off of what I am envisioning for this soap business. With cold process soap versus melt and pour soap, cold process soap takes time to be able to cure. You have to use lye as well, which is one reason why it just takes so long to cure, because you don't want it to burn your skin off, and lye is definitely something that you have to be careful with. It is a chemical that can burn you, and so you want to be using a lot of safety gear. It just adds a whole lot of steps that you may not want to have to do while you are making soaps. So I would say focusing more on melt and pour soap would probably be your best bet, because starting off as a small business and specifically going for aesthetics in particular, cold process gives you more time to work because you are heating up soap, you're putting in your scents, you're putting in your colorings, and if it gets too hard, you just reheat it and rebatch it. You don't have to wait for cure times. You can just go ahead and sell it right away, which saves you a lot of time as you are starting your business and allows you to begin as soon as possible. Along with this, with most cold process soaps, they tend to be made in bigger batches versus when it comes to a melt and pour soap, you can literally just make one singular bar of soap. So it's easier to promote because you can sit here and spend a couple days making 3 individual bars of soap and having that be a part of your content plan. So it just helps your business get started going, content, products way quicker. All right, now, next, the 5th business idea. This one I'm so excited about. I might start this business myself soon because it is just, it is so cute. Okay. And it is having a candle business. This is something that you can really explore when it comes to making it aesthetic. You can make certain themed candles. You can make birthday cake candles. You can make cupcake candles. You can make ice cream candles. You can make dessert themed candles. There are so many really fun ideas that you can do with candles, and you can make it into a real art. And it's just so nice as being a candle maker to be able to have all those beautiful scents and end up with such a lovely product. So not only can you find it extremely relaxing to make, but other people find it very relaxing to use. And even when it comes to the process of making these candles, it can be very satisfying, and people will definitely tune in to watch you make these candles. So make sure that you figure out your aesthetic, your branding, make sure that you understand what you're really trying to go for. If you want to specifically do like a baked goods line of candles, you can. If that's what you want your whole business to be about, you can. Or if you even want it to just be a specific scent profile, you can also do that. So setting yourself apart is really great when it comes to candle making. You want to make sure that it looks a little bit different, because there are definitely candles everywhere that you can get, but when it's handmade, you have the opportunity to make it look absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, and make it look like you actually took your time to make something amazing that people will enjoy, instead of just shipping it out on a line that's completely made by robots. So you will be able to have that extra piece and that edge, so utilize it. Don't try to copy what Target's doing. Do something that Target isn't doing. Do something that these big major franchises that they're not doing. Make your stuff unique, make your branding on point. That concludes the business ideas for this video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. If there are any business ideas or any thoughts that you would like to share in the comments below, please feel free to do so. And if you would like me to make a part 3, please share that, because I definitely will. Thank you for watching to the very end of my video. Please make sure to take care of yourself fully, physically, mentally, spiritually, and all the other ways. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.